What's going on? Let's do it. Oh shit, I gotta get clothes. But I'm a broke bitch. You know the best thing to do when you broke?
It seems you must attend a palace masquerade.
Go steal
if you're
something.
to meet the one who would falsely
I'm just
claim
kidding, I
your
don't
title.
condone stealing, don't do that.
Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Can you shut up? Oh, I should probably wait till daytime.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Did you say something?
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I find it really weird that they'll listen to literally anybody, but they listen to me, but then they won't like enter the castle for some reason. Is there like a lore thing behind that? Is it because the king is also a piece? Again. Just in case I get attacked again. No music? It's because I was wearing a mask. They want masks on when you're in here during the nighttime, but during the day, no sir. Pardon me.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
The hell are you doing? No whammies. Let's go.
So tired. I've barely the vim to time on it now.
That's what I'm gonna say whenever I'm tired. That's what I'm gonna tell people. I have no more vim.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I bet you have. Wait, that's not nighttime.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Actually, let me
Regarding
see.
the Queen Regent and an important personage.
We're here, Master.
Oh, one more time.
Such quietude is a blessing. I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. A fine place to live. I'm a man of leisure.
Raindrop. Raindrop, drop top.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts.
Must the wind blow my fur every which way?
We shall await you here, Master.
Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir.
Oh no. Why did people hold masquerades back in the day? It's like they wanted to be assassinated. Or was it like not even a real thing? Sleeping on a bench. Sleeping on a bench. Right. One more time. No enemies.
Quiet as a millwood.
Did I turn the quest on?
Keep moving. Quite the predicament.
Shut up.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. Shall we get some rest then?
Nice. Roll for others. One goal. Whatever. On patch. Is there like a max limit on these things though? Am I asking them to give her that? Or to find it? Whatever.
Though our foes were familiar, our tactics were most novel. 'Twas an edifying journey, all in all.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
We must rest, though.
Can we go to the goddamn masquerade now?
Itch. Hope 'tisn't fleas.
The rules at your neck.
I'm a predicament.
Not looking for whatever happens here, anyhow.
Here we are. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
Hey, why are you always coming out of here when I get here?
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some
Oh, yay, finally. Is that him?
Is there ne'er a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Our first sovereign in decades. Last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed.
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen.
Only they are capable of telling the dragon and guiding us toward the right. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son.
There's been more restrictions
Fair
on
weather.
goods.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
Maybe they're just not that into you. Sir, sir.
I shan't let anything spoil my evening.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry permit. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Too many scoundrels are trying that of late.
Yeah, scoundrel.
Trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing, but passage of regular civilians is still closely monitored. So, should you seek entry in future, I bid you take the proper channels.
Oops. Is right. Where is this dude? Who the hell are you?
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter.
Could I wear the beast ring mask in here?
Why, you're...
Handsome?
No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Wait, is that him?
No. We who are gathered...
So, tell me more of this ox cart. As I hear it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen pawns of the towns.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing. These festivities.
Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
I shan't let anything spoil my... Oh, this is a conundrum.
Such a quiet.
It's on me to bear what younger shoulders
I'm debating whether or not to have my weapons equipped.
Shove off.
Off here?
Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see.
If I end up getting into a fight, I'm coming back and throwing your ass
Well,
out.
now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area.
Again?
in here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would
Could you be looking for this, perchance?
Oh, Lord.
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
That's...
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
literally what nobles do.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phaesus?
Oh my god. He looks exactly the same.
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder?
I mean,
if you came
you
to learn
figured
of
it
the
out pretty
sovereign,
quickly.
then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen be?
Oh my god, you can do basic math.
You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Now, where was I headed?
Oh my god. I had fun.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
We ought to put it to good use.
is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him.
He's the dragon.
Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here. We have reached our
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to service.
Books. Into the night.
Look as long as you please.
The Gracious Hand. I don't remember where it's at.
Always another errand to see to. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude.
That was
It's lovely
amazing.
to see you.
I don't know what to do.
Fucking fortune cookie.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Oh, I don't have any food on me.
Few can afford perpetual generosity. I hope you will return, should you find the means to give. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
Wait.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for... Many thanks. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter.
Secret quest unlocked.
You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Let us begin by gathering information.
Right you are.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. What teachings might salve the
Daggers. Was that him? Kendrick?
My prayers will surely be rewarded from your
Good day, sir.
wickedness has no hold upon a tranquil mind.
Kendrick. How was it? I have to do his quest first. That's not you. Where'd he go?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Yoink. You probably shouldn't eat it anyways.
Well, perhaps you could try asking the other children. I haven't been able to get much out of them myself.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna do this first.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
We get a little stronger every bug.
Not my kind of place, this.
Can scarce afford to keep us fed these days. Suppose you'll do me a world of good.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
I need a bench.
Any rumors to be had around here?
Good day, sir.
Taken a wrong turn to face. Go on, have a look.
Boy, if this is Skyrim, I'd be getting my ass beat right now. Outside the city.
Start up on the basics.
Was I lacking in devotion?
You here to aid me?
No. I have questions.
We have found the material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of...
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
How did I end up in this miserable place?
Not the work if I'm to put bread on the table. I'd sooner stay out.
A good sleep will ensure we...
Good morrow, everyone. Come. We've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Where are the children?
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice low.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Feel eyes on my back, watching me.
Whatever am I to do?
Every minute of this existence is killing. Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
What to do? What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers there ever were.
What a coincidence. I just so happen to have a bouquet.
Oi, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already?
Because I'm a magician.
Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like.
What?
All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words.
It's a tooth.
But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
I think I know what she's talking about.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve.
Oh. Or
We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
I quite agree.
what am I doing? Don't go sleep. Too slow, Shihira. Too slow. Little girl.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better?
You didn't even move. You gotta actually look around.
Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much.
Don't sleep with that under your head.
Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet?
You're gonna get poisoned or something. Something tells me I'm gonna be able to grant your wish really quickly.
Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know.
Oh, you didn't want to meet the Arisen? I can't bring your mom and dad back.
Not to say I'm unhappy at the Gracious Hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them. Even just once.
I take that back. I can't bring people back to life.
I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help.
Sure, I'll help you again. Next, she's gonna ask for the blood of the damned.
The other day, I chanced to see a most...
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow.
Yes, I will rally the people of the slums and force a revolt. We will take over this world together. What the hell is this kid?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Wait. Oh no, he's under the rubble.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking for information, are we? If I were you, I'd pay a visit to the jail next, if you haven't already. The place is full of unsavory characters, as one might expect, who've seen things ordinary citizens aren't privy to. I should know. I was among their company till just recently.
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Treasure?
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
Oh, I was looking
He thinks I
in
know
the
the
wrong
general
quest
destination.
area.
Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our
Where's this up here?
gratitude. Lead the way.
Shihira, don't encourage him. He'll spoil everything. Wow. Go straight into the noble quarter. That's cool. Didn't even know it was here.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these, if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Could you cut it out? Give me another one. Yeah, let's go. Wait, I wonder if the guy at the checkpoint is here. Norman. I suppose this is a way to revive people so you can do their quests and stuff. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna fucking attack me on sight. But the fact that you can revive him is cool. Wait, where's Bullcut? The guy I yeeted out the bridge. Did he not die? He didn't die, did he?
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Alright, well, I'll come back and
Perhaps we ought to go there first.
bring you back if I
What
need
say
you
you,
again
Arisen?
later. No guarantee you're not gonna attack me as soon as I fucking do it.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. You are more than welcome to return any time."
Would you mind coming over here?
I mean, I can come and smell these corpses whenever I want. That's crazy. It's kind of fitting that the morgue is connected to the slums and the noble quarter. What the hell is this kid? No.
Always gotta be in the thick of things, me. Something smells the fire.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Alright, guy, go ahead. Go. Fuck.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Whatever am I to do?
This place offers a view of the sea.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. But ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think. What good can come of my being here?
True faith must come from the spirit. I must be mindful. I must have a full life.
Why does it say you can exit here? Shut up. Every time. Okay.
Is Malcolm all right?
You tell me.
We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept, and he went without me.
Oh, damn.
Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Now he's gonna hate you forever.
Our results are awaited. What say we make our report? Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Methinks I
robbing a
know
bank?
where to find the person you're looking for.
He's right here.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through.
Looks like it's just big enough for a kid.
Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
We must make haste. Well, how did I know you were gonna go over there?
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Damn.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Never mind.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead.
Definitely not a bath.
Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
That's a goddamn lie. Ain't no way no kid care about no goddamn books.
We ought to
Perhaps we
follow
should check
close
the books.
behind.
Skulls and shit up here.
Right you are.
I found a book called the Necronomicon.
How are we to get through this door?
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual.
Everything comes full circle.
As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
True enough.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Why do I have to report it to him? Just cut out the middleman and go straight to what's his name. The only books I know how to use.
Follow me, if you would.
Why do you do that? Stop taking initiative. Twixt.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Oh no. My enemy.
Some variety would be nice, if we must fight.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
I love this. This is the Spider-Man. Is it dead? No, it's dead.
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
I do actually
We
need
cannot
these.
expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Ah. Now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Protect me from this evil.
Shut up. Protect you from these damn spiders.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Have I been forsaken?
I cannot fault your prowess.
Vocation rank up killing bats.
To charge ahead may be to rush headlong into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
What? Oh. 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Over here, if you please.
Oh.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
Wait.
Would you mind coming over here?
Shall we get some rest then?
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Feeling rested, I trust?
My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so afore we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? You discovered this in the Gracious Hand's vaults, you say? Remarkable. I imagine 'twould indeed be sufficient to entice the learned magistrate to leave his cell. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
We shall remain here.
I'm trained for this.
Tis our duty.
Speedrun tactics.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
All the best takes. Well, but misers and paupers are things.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Is there no way for me to go down here and not aggro people?
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
You're escaping jail. Walk like you fucking mean it. I'm just not realizing why this goes straight down into the slums. You can just take him straight there.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been?
Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
That's what I'm talking about. If you learn Smite, better teach me that shit. Hey guys. Right. There's no bench down here. I meant to do that. Daytime. Go talk to the
Good
little
sleep
girl
will
again.
ensure we are prepared for the morrow. I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
I'm not leaving till you take it. So there.
Wait, so... Is it one time? Like one per... Can you only use one at a time? What am I doing? Hold up. Status... Inclination, specialization. Where's the skill gains initiative to use curatives on the reason of the allies? Okay, but that's pointless on her if I don't give her any curatives. What the hell?
Very well. I shall return.
I wonder how many specializations there are.
What should I do? What to do? What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Say, have you heard about the state of the river? Do you know the river close by the church? Well, it's come to be full of muck and filth and all sorts. That's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy water. The water's so filthy that it's going to take twice the amount of gold ore to purify it. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold ore. After all, it wouldn't be good for anyone if the church ran out of holy water.
What?
I was hoping you'd say that. Thanks ever so much. I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore every place I can think of.
Now we
Back
seek
to the
gold ore.
house.
Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
I quite agree.
How much? Yeah, how much gold ore do I have? Okay. I don't think we'll need that much.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is...
Here you are, sir.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you found any gold ore yet? Wow! This'll be plenty, I reckon. Thank you ever so much. Listen, I was talking to the priests, and apparently our troubles aren't over yet. Would you be willing to lend us a hand again, Arisen?
Can
Just
you find
one
me
more
some
time.
mithril?
Thanks. So, remember how I told you about the river by the church getting all mucky? Well, the grown-ups are saying it's gotten worse. Now lots of people who live nearby are falling sick. The priests have been treating everyone as best they can, but there's nowhere near enough medicine to go round. I want to help them, but I'm not sure what I can do. Apart from ask you, that is. Would you bring us some more medicine, Arisen? Oh, thanks, Arisen. What would we do without you?
Probably die.
I'll talk to the priests in the meantime, see if there's anything useful I can do.
Now we've need of medicine. We can
Treating
purchase it
blight.
at shops.
I don't know, man. I pretty much guarantee you that I have... I don't have enough to make more.
Or make some ourselves by combining.
Boy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you?
Oh shit. I ended up with lights of 5. Oh, you're not getting the panacea.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
I'm running back to my house again, grab some stuff. Well, first time I've seen that. Logistician. Combine materials and move items between allies packs as they see fit. Huh. Better not have to come back here again.
Wouldn't say no to a nice, juicy piece.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought any medicine with you? Now that's just splendid! Oh, thank you, Arisen. This should be plenty. I'll take it to the church straight away.
Yep,
Tis a goodly deed we've done,
oh,
aiding the sick.
You're going the
I
wrong
only
way.
hope our efforts go a ways toward improving life in the slums.
Okay.
I quite
Bye.
agree.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Whoops.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
What?
I shall gladly aid you if 'tis within my power.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Okay, well, why was that cutscene happening? What was the deal? Just the quest. hope that sculptor mission doesn't go away because I'm getting the next section.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good. How did I end up in this miserable place? Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of.
Chimera goat head.
You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite?
Oh, yeah, that's some. I can do that.
The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands.
I gotta run back to the house again.
Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful.
Hell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
I don't know how much she needs. Hoarding stuff always works out. Astrocyte. It can't be more than 5, right? Those are 5 slots.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Splendid. You've my gratitude. Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me, but I must return to my rounds directly. Ah, but in place of a reward, mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises. Only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? Would you care to accompany me? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet so, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Ed, come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst. You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Gah...
That was not what I was expecting.
Something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
That was the tour? Well.
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement, should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange cries and moans drift up from below. Which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer all manner of afflictions, you see. And yet, a part of me is afeared for them.
I didn't see a hidden door down there. Then again, maybe I wasn't looking hard enough. How did I miss this?
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now! Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone?
Beg pardon, sir, but this room is where our most severe cases convalesce. I must ask you not to disturb them. For your sake, as much as theirs.
We're right near the river. Don't make me yeet you. Basin full of blood, a bunch of monster stuff.
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. Oh, you've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing.
You could just go down there and find out.
Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement, it must be the abbess's doing. Should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend the abbess, they'll know to come and arrest her. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need, if it exists to be found.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I quite agree. How might we enter the basement sick room?
Splendid.
What the hell? She locked the door. Okay, that's her. It was like a zombie or something. But I wouldn't be surprised.
And I shall remain by your side.
Wait till nighttime or something?
We are never truly alone. Devils watch over us.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Pray, keep your voice low.
Nothing ever seems to happen round here.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I'm not gonna lie, this
Ready to
quest is
forge
kinda
on?
creepy. Oh.
I will see to it that the law is upheld.
I fear I've much to attend to.
Here she comes.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once.
No.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
You have my support.
I'll be right back. Why are you all hanging around my house? What the hell?
I'm sure I can handle this.
Some call it cultured. I call it dull.
Down by the tavern? Get the fuck out of my house.
All my days were so tranquil.
Suppose that's enough.
Have I even fought anything this entire episode?
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint-like. Her earnest care saw me back to full health. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that basement sick room, and she watched o'er me through it all, bless her. Can't say as I miss that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place, dark and shadowy, filled with the moaning of the sick. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm sure I was moaning too.
Jihan.
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there, and once I saw her, the Abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel about him. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well suspicious, eh? Where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always a night, as I recall.
Just remembered, I've somewhere to be.
Them nobles do nothing.
No, you don't. You're a child.
Not my kind of deadline. I end up feeling weary even after a day of
I swear I've never slept better.
I shall gladly aid you if 'tis within.
Could you guys go away?
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
Human ears.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would...
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
That's odd.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
Oh, I don't have time for your NPC ass fucking comments. What the hell did I do? Or something? More evidence, okay.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I must be good. At least I have a full belly.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I know these two. They left here not long ago, fit as a pair of fiddles. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I am to ask more of you, perhaps you would speak to them in my stead?
My prayers will surely be rewarded in the hereafter.
I guess they're around here somewhere.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
I'm ill at ease here. Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bold.
Some other time, maybe.
This performance is the pinnacle of its ilk. Aye, that Lady Eleanor is a goodly person. A right saint.
As I recall, the abbess met with that strange. The two shared a few whispered words, and I heard them say aught about staying quiet. 'Tis well.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I already talked to him.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
I fear I've much to attend to.
I spend my days in quiet reflection.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
We found some evidence, but there might be more to discover. Let us scour every inch of this room.
Splendid. I need it.
Oh, someone help me. Johann? Bruno, where have you gone?
I missed that the first time. Oh.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room.
Would you even know about this?
I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this as well?
I think you could drink it.
Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. He's staying in the rest town. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
True enough.
I just realized there's little lizards on the end of my blades. What the hell?
Boots laced, belt strapped. I'm ready.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Oh, sir, if you please.
What the hell?
Pray, excuse my boldness, sir. I am but a humble maid in service to a noble household. Might I beg a moment of your time? My master is in need of aid, you see, and I'm hoping you'll consider offering your assistance. Oh, thank you, sir. You cannot imagine my relief. Might we continue this conversation somewhere more discreet? The matter it concerns is rather sensitive, and I would not risk being overheard. You will find my master's manor in the noble quarter. Pray, meet me there at your earliest convenience.
Is that the little girl? Was she investigating me?
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not. But I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing.
Okay.
She is the spitting image of my young master, you see.
Oh.
'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offence.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own.
You have no manners. You're like 10.
Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I'm not kidnapping a child. Fucking nobles, man. Fucking insane. Is this tiny? It's not. Finish what I was doing first. Wait. Yeah, we are.
What's going on in town? Might go and see.
I wonder if Kaizo is up to par. Nope. Hmm.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness pawns can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control and, in time, will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Aww.
I'll not take that from you.
Wait on skirt. Oh, that worked out.
Peril can result from
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Alright. Need to go see if the forger is alive.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
I've got to focus.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
God damn it, brother.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in naught but the finest treasures. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself.
Jackass.
I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well.
Oh. No.
Hope to see you again. Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. I see you desire one of my masterpieces.
Special. Oh.
Is very well. Many thanks to you.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Need anything? Many thanks.
Pawn guild. A fire, a bench, and a rock. What the fuck was that?
What do ye want?
Time to hit the sack.
Aye?
In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. You want me to run some sort of test on this? Determine what manner of substance 'tis? Interesting. Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity. Whatever your reasons, I'll take a look. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Come back again in... oh, I don't know. Later.
Later it is.
What is it? I've not had the time to...
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
If I could, never did.
Where? Heading for the mountains to the southwest.
Need anything? Fancy a look at my wares? Feast I have my... That's something.
Oh, we should probably check the location stuff out.
Welcome, sir. If you've a chance, after all, 'tis folly to linger on a single...
Oh, blah, blah, Shadow Veil. Renders user even more difficult to hostile targets and detect. I've already done all this. Skull Splitter.
vocation when there are so... How goes the collection? Made any progress?
Always a pleasure.
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the board. Always a pleasure. Peruse at your leisure, sir.
What was it I had?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark...
Ah, there you are. You've come at a good time. I've just finished running those tests. I must ask, where did you acquire that concoction? 'Tis a fell thing you got there. To be plain, 'tis more poison than physic. It has the potential to heal one's ailment, certainly. But only if they could survive long enough, which isn't likely. Worse still, it has addictive properties that are likely to cause the patient to become dependent on its deadly effects. I say patient, but I should hope whoever made this did not intend it as a method of treatment. You'd have to be well and truly mad to attempt such a thing.
More evidence?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I keep feeling eyes.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound for Vermwood. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Let's go. Thank
All of you.
Cast the flame! Fault is too late! Let my magics grant you an
All nonsense done, and this battle is ours.
Cannot help but be wary.
It's this way.
Oh, hold on, let me get this for you. All better.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Oh, what the hell?
Fire's fury strongly ahead against this road.
Victory!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early
When it now.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
He's gonna
Just
be dead
yonder
or
looks to
something,
be a
isn't he?
good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abbess is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it. A moment's prayer can do a world of good. The patients in this room must not...
Oh, someone help.
I need...
I spend my days in quiet...
You best watch yourself.
I fear I've much to attend to. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Ruins your day by getting cut open. Can't you see I'm on duty?
Hi, Arisen! I was hoping you'd come by, so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here, You wanted to ask me a favor this time? All right. How can I help? So, this noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble.
Yeah, just do the opposite of everything you've been doing so far.
Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
You'd just be killed for impersonating a noble. No big deal. Oh shit, she's following me. We're gonna have to go a little bit faster than that.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
I'm on fine fettle today.
I'd swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
With that, I could spend all day.
My bed calls.
There's a ladder here.
What the fuck? Where are you going?
Excellent find.
God damn, she's fast as hell.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
What should I get up to? Sleep?
Not sure what they expect. I'm no fool.
Quite the predicament.
Oh, still don't have enough. Oh, yeah.
Look, young master. She's here.
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melv seems just the thing.
Oh no.
She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melv are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melv are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
God damn it, do we have to help him out?
The lands around Melv 'tis not only poison the
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest?
Deliver anything.
Let's see. Ah, I almost forgot.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die if I don't give him what he needs.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I'll just buy it from the store, whatever.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Might as well take a look while...
Did it say something? Give me savagery extract. Something to heal. I need.
You're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Well, then, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
Is blighted poison? It is.
To the foremost hospitality, much obliged.
I don't know if that's gonna be enough, but whatever. If he dies, he dies.
Quite the predicament.
Knowing this game, he would just drag me with him if that was the case.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten anything. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful.
And I better get him back if you don't use him.
Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
These people are all stupid.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
Wait, if I don't kill him, like, if something else kills him during the quest, can I revive him still? I'm taking that though. What else is there to do? Figure out how to finish this stuff. Let's see how he fared. I don't understand what else I need to do with this one.
Will someone do aught about this?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Suppose that's enough for one day.
That Lady Eleanor is a goodly person. A right saint. I owe her my good health, I do.
None of us is guaranteed tomorrow.
It must be good. I want to go home. Suppose that's enough for one.
Why, hello.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend.
I fear I've much to attend to. What are you doing? Unhand me this.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak.
What the fuck just happened?
Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
Okay, but why was she doing? I think I still have the key on me too. I don't know how to heal old boy either.
Not sure I can handle this.
Oh my god, I'm so tired of assholes. Why are you all archers? I'm gonna fucking do it again.
You. I wonder how you must feel, having locked me away in this dismal place. Do you think yourself just? If so, you are sorely mistaken. There are many in this world who require salvation. I merely borrowed the aid of those who could offer it. Just as there are theories that may only be tested on living flesh, so are mortal bodies the sole source of certain materials. And, whatever you may think, all lives are not made equal. 'Tis the truth, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. The sickly folk of the slums are fated to die, to waste away till death grants them its mercy. I merely gave their deaths a greater purpose. If anything, I deserve your praise, not this awful cell.
Trust me, lady. If I had my way from the very beginning,
What could this mean?
you definitely wouldn't be in this cell.
I owe you a great debt.
I wonder if she's gonna go back. Imagine me doing the right thing. First off, I tackled her on accident. I was trying to grab her. What the hell am I pulling that? Just teleport.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a
Wish I had someone to talk to.
I can make no sense of this. Oh, heavens above! What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence?
I feel like I ended this quest a little early.
Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to everyone here. I must confess,
You'll be alright.
I'm rather lost.
Got something for me?
Might I beg but a moment of your time? I can make no sense.
Okay.
I fear this trial is too...
A moment's prayer can do a... I spend my days in quiet reflection. Let me get that.
It's a little frustrating, but whatever.
I'm rather lost. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. I fear this trial is too much for one such as me. A moment's prayer can do a world. I will do what I can. But I must confess.
I know one thing for sure. If I ever see that bitch again, she's going right in the fucking water.
I fear this
I can't believe out of all the things, I accidentally attacked her.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find. Shall we get some rest then?
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Off to market I go. Clean and tidy? What else needs doing?
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
We must rest, though the sun is...
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Okay. I ended up looking it up just to see if I had messed it up or not. Apparently that was the only thing you could do. Game doesn't really explain a lot of stuff to you, so.
Home at last!
You made it.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
You're dying.
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
'Tis
But
done,
I'm gonna.
for good or ill. As to which, that is surely a matter of perspective.
afraid not.
I took you for a kinder sort than that.
Okay, goodbye. Hey,
Yon
stop.
path leads
Stop
not
that.
to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Okay, anyone else want to interrupt me before I do this thing? Wait, what? Magistrate. Phone number, okay.
Welcome.
Something good will come of it all. They just know it.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Fuck.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
That was certainly worthwhile.
A job well done.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength before moving on.
I haven't seen a
Here we
port
are.
crystal.
There is
At
much
all.
we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart.
I'm gonna find out if I missed this quest or not.
Your Majesty, that attire, I apologize for my brusqueness. But pray, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work...
Wait. What the? Damn! Damn! I'm done, bro. This is so fucked up, dude. How do NPCs even get into a fight like that, bro?
Very well. I shall return.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
What the fuck I just witnessed?
Much obliged.
This inspires naught but mislook.
Long as you please.
Fine, but the cape stays on.
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change. If your Majesty has any unfinished... Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this godsway's power, proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
Right you are.
Okay, it's still there. Oh.
It always puts me at ease.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Shall we get some rest then? We must rest, though the sun is still up. It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off? Feeling rested, I trust? We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brand. We have reached our destination.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Regarding the matter of the godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants.
Oh God.
With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren.
Yeah, so I have to put the mask on.
You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm ashamed to say I do not know. It'll depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! I gotta make my way all the way back there. Rank 6.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
So we should get there and then put... Should I put the port crystal down, or...? Alright. This seems like a good place to start putting. Alright, a lot of side quests. I feel like we made pretty good progress in the story, at least. And since we've already made our way to Dogma before, it should be pretty easy. Although I doubt it.